So for this, I want to keep our lighting pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and I will walk through two different demos. The first one, we're going to light up the lantern. I'm going to build a little candle model, and we'll talk about general ambient lighting and also specific effect lighting. We'll do a little bit of materials. I put a metallic material here, and I did a kind of a waxy material for my candle so that we can get this thing to look, reasonably realistic. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about anything, but I hope that I give you enough information with this that you feel like the techniques are available for you if you ever want to light anything else. We'll get a little more complex with this one. In this one, I've taken my insect model and I have put it in my hand model. In this one, I'm using a slightly different setup called image-based lighting, and I'm also using a camera effect called depth of field to generate some blur in the foreground and blur out the fact that the hand model isn't very decent. Now, with these lightings, the reason that I think they're going to be really easy is that I'm just going to go through the techniques in a very general way. So you're going to see them, you're going to be able to replicate them. We're not going to go into a lot of the whys and wherefores, and you'll also see that the materials I'm using, like this skin material and the material on the insect, are not very detailed. This is going to look more like a little statuette than it is like a real insect. In order to get more realism, we would have to do a lot more work, including UV mapping, which is the process of taking your model and unwrapping it in a two-dimensional fashion. So at the end of this, you're going to feel like you have a lot of power over lighting, which is awesome, but there is still a lot of work to do. So hang in there and remember that we take little baby steps towards a really amazing future.